Good afternoon, good afternoon everyone. We are Group-9 and we are here to give our presentation on the topic self-esteem and its dimension and tools to develop self-esteem. So presentation will be presented by Group-9, which includes Ruben Debla, Purva Singh Gupta, Sushmita Sarkar, myself Jenny Devarman and Sushmita. So I will be beginning first. So before I begin, I would like to introduce our content of the presentation. So our content of the presentation includes what is self-esteem and its type and how to identify it. This is my subtopic. And second is importance of self-esteem. Third is dimension of self-esteem. Fourth is tools to develop self-esteem. And last is role of a teacher for developing self-esteem for self and for students. So this is all about the content. Now I will begin my part. My part is what is self-esteem. So self-esteem is having confidence about ourselves. So this one, having confidence in one's worth or self-respect. It means that if you don't believe in yourself, or if you can't accept yourself, then how can you expect others to accept you? Self-concept is your personal confidence that is required for your achievement in life. Self-concept plays a significant role in our progress in every field that we do. For example, after we finish our BA course, we will be pursuing our professional careers. So in the work field, if you don't believe in yourself that you cannot, if you think that you cannot get a promotion, chances are you will never apply for it. So without applying, without doing the action of applying for promotion, you will miss the opportunity. Even if you are suitable, even if you are the most suitable candidate. So in order to achieve respect in every field, in order to increase your chances of winning, the most important element that comes in our life is self-esteem. Now there are two types of self-esteem. One is high and one is low. Now how can you identify a person with high self-esteem and how can you identify a person with low self-esteem? Now I have come with 3 points each. 3 points for high and 3 points for low. First point is a person with high self-esteem celebrates their strength. Celebrate your strength. It means that a person is proud of what he is or what she is. We are all unique in one way. We might have different abilities in any other extracurricular field. But a person who has high self-esteem is proud to have that ability, the uniqueness. But the person with low self-esteem, the person lacks confidence. It means that, just as the example I gave, in the work field, if you do not believe that you cannot get promotion, chances are you will miss it because you have a fear. You have fear of failure. What if I apply and I fail? The person with low self-esteem has this failure, has this fear. That's why the person lacks confidence. Second is the person with high self-esteem challenge their weaknesses. It means that the person with high self-esteem always keeps on trying, even if they fail in the first place. But the person with low self-esteem feels incompetent, they feel inferior to others because they lack confidence. Third is the person with high self-esteem feels good about yourself. Now the third point is related with the first one, celebrate your strength. Because you feel good about your weaknesses, you feel positive to celebrate your strength. But that is not in the case of low self-esteem. The person with low self-esteem always feel upset about themselves. Now why does a person with low self-esteem feel upset about themselves? Because they lack confidence, because they have fear of losing, fear of failing, the fear what people will think if they fail. Now, if you think, now if you wonder, like, which self-esteem do you have, whether it's high or low, how can you identify whether you are having low self-esteem or high self-esteem? For identification, I have come with some points. Now, how to identify your self-esteem? As you see, the person with high self-esteem, number one is the person avoid past negative experience. This is one of the most noticeable characteristics among a person with high self-esteem. The person with high self-esteem, even though the person fails in the first attempt, the person avoid the negativity experience and pursue on continuing with positive thoughts. But that is not in the case of a person with low self-esteem. A person with low self-esteem has intense fear of failure. It means the person who have low self-esteem, after the person fails, the person does not continue to re-attempt. The second point of a person with high self-esteem is the person feel confident. The person feel confident, as I have explained. The person feel confident about what they have, about their uniqueness, about their abilities. But the person with low self-esteem believes that they are inferior than others. They believe that others are better than them. Why? Because first of all, they have fear. Second, they lack confidence. They lack confidence because they have fear. So, high self-esteem have positive outlook on life. Now, what does it mean? Having positive outlook on life means having positive outlook on their experiences, past experiences. Now, when you see a person who has failed, there are people who will speak behind their back, who will speak negative. However, a person who look life in a positive way, they avoid the negative comments and they keep on pursuing. They keep on re-attempting until they succeed. That is the most noticeable characteristic for a person with high self-esteem. Now on the opposite, person with low self-esteem, they have trouble saying no. What does it mean, trouble saying no? The person who has low self-esteem, they fear, like, if I say no, what will others feel about me? Will I be left out? Now, because of the fear of saying no, the person say yes but regret later on. So it is better to say no and not even regret. Than saying yes and then you regret later on. So a person who has high self-esteem has these three qualities. Now there are many qualities for a person having high self-esteem and many qualities for a person having low self-esteem. The reason I have chosen 3 points for each because these 3 points are the most noticeable characteristic for a person with high self-esteem and a person with low self-esteem. Now if you find yourself either in one of the categories, if you find yourself in the category of low self-esteem, then how can you upgrade your self-esteem? How can you upscale? How can you increase your self-esteem? Now to increase your self-esteem, I have come with few points which I believe will help you in increasing your self-esteem. Because, for example, these past few days, this presentation has been going on, and I have observed most of our classmates, they lack confidence. I'm not going to give figures of anyone on you. However, this is what I observed. I have seen that many students, they come confidently. They are confident in the beginning. They rehearse their line. However, when they come to the stage, because of fear of losing, they forget their lines. And because of that, their self-esteem decreases. Now, if your self-esteem decreases, or if you find yourself in this low self-esteem bracket. How can you increase it? To increase your self-esteem, this is what you should do. First thing that you should do is seek failure as an opportunity to grow. It means that do not be afraid to fail. You should see failure as an opportunity. Albert Einstein once said, a person who never fails is a person who never tries. So this is one of the characteristics that you should acquire. You should seek failure as an opportunity. I want to convey this message to those who have given second chances, that you have more opportunity than us who got only one chance to prove themselves. So I would like to convey that don't be nervous. You should seek failure as a stepping stone, as a plus point, not negative point. Second is learn something new. Now, this second point is related to the first. How can you turn your failure into success? Is by learning something new. Then, how can you learn something new? It can be through internet, it can be through books, it can be through any other extracurricular activities. Now, third is take little step and build it up. This point is most important and most common among the youth. As we are youth, we have responsibilities. Now, because we have responsibility, what do we do first? As we can easily access to internet. Most of the youths, they watch motivational videos from YouTube or they read motivational books. Now, as a result, when we watch or when we listen to motivational videos, we get pumped up, we have adrenaline. So as a result, we set higher goals. But it is not bad to set higher goals, but you should know how to reach that goal. Now, because of this, when we watch motivational video and we set higher goals, for example, in the next 10 years I'll buy a car, in the next 10 years I'll buy a house. This is a good goal that you should set up, but you should know how to reach to that point. Now, because most of the youths don't know how to reach their ultimate goal, they try for like 1 week, 2 weeks, and then because they lack patience, they give up. So, in order to reach your ultimate goal, you should build small goals that will lead to your ultimate goal. Now, these are the 3 points that I believe that if you practice this in your daily life, you may upscale your self-esteem. So don't worry, even if you have low self-esteem, it can be increased. So that is all my part. So before I go, I would like to recall what I presented. I have presented what is self-esteem, its type, how to identify it. And if you have low self-esteem, how can you increase your self-esteem? So this is, I believe that if you follow this, you will be successful in life. Because self-esteem is an ability that will help you in achieving goals. So this is my part. Now I will be handing over to my colleagues.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Today my topic is importance of self-esteem. Okay, before I start my topic, I want to say 2 lines in self-esteem. What is self-esteem? Basically, it is self-esteem means how we value ourselves, what is our opinion for ourselves, what we believe in ourselves, and what self-esteem is. See, if we are not confident, if we have less confidence, obviously we have to increase it. And why it is so important, our self-esteem, or to grow our self-esteem, we have to do some why our self-esteem is important. Because in today's generation, many youngsters, they are committing suicide. I want to share one example. committed his suicide. So because of his no self, nowadays teenagers they have very low self-esteem. They used to think, am I perfect? Am I good enough? Am I worthy? They always think of why I got this failure, why I am not perfect, why I am not a better person, why I am not smart. So it is so important to increase our self-esteem so that our confidence level, so we can increase our self-confidence. And before I come here, I was telling myself like, okay, I can do it, I can do it. But after I came here, I got a little bit nervous and I started to say different things. Self-esteem, I will say I am an example of it. I will pursue myself because I can't, I have a very stage fear, very big stage fear. I can't convey my message to anyone. Anyone, if I say anything, I used to think in my mind, I can recall in my mind, but I can't convey my message. I am not able to interact with people, or I'm a kind of introvert. So, why it is important? It is basically important for me also, and I guess many of us are same as me. So, I think if we improve our self-esteem, it gradually increases our self-confidence, where we can go. For example, if we go for an interview like higher interview or UPSC, PPSC, whoever is prepared for it, they are saying for the viva. If you know the answer, if you clear prelims, mains, and after that you go for viva. When you go for viva, your judge or your coach, whoever, professor, whoever it is in front of you, if they ask you any question, you know that answer. In mind, you know that answer, but you can't say. Why is it for? Is it for because your self-esteem, your no self-esteem, what I'm teaching right now? Okay, so when we can't answer anything, we are so much go through failure that time we think that why I'm not able to do that actually. So I want to say something. Okay, there are 4 lines. Now if you need self-esteem, no self-esteem, this kind of thing is to come in our mind. Okay, I am not perfect. I can't do it. I am not good. I don't value myself. It's our own opinion. When others' opinion we listen, sometimes not every time, sometimes others used to demotivate. And sometimes our loved ones used to motivate us. Sometimes when we listen to others' opinion, it is basically it's our we believe ours. That is self-esteem first of all. So why it is important to increase our confidence level? See, if I just rub it, if I just cross it always, what does it come? I am perfect. I can do it. I am worthy. I value myself. When we increase our self-esteem, when we are able to know ourselves, when we believe ourselves, when we trust ourselves, at that moment we come with this opinion. कि कहावत है मैं बोलना चाहूँगी कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे लोगों के काम नहीं कहेंगे. Okay, so try to listen others' opinion. Listen yourself. Believe yourself. So self-esteem is too important for us. Why? Some of the points are here which I will say. worthy or what's my opinion, why I can't believe myself. No, I can do it and I will do it. That should be the positive side. This should be our own phenomenon. Third point, self-esteem improves your relationship. See, I said one, I gave you an example on going to interview, talking with your having answers. See, self-esteem improves your relationship. When you give it better your idea of your point of view to someone, you are getting very into your interacting skill. So when you increase your interacting skill, you come, you relate, basically you know each other, you try to connect with them. So obviously self-esteem improves your relationship too. It is important. Self-esteem because it makes you look for positive in every situation. See, right now many of our classmates, when they used to give their presentation, they हम सबको एक surroundings or in we have to come up, we have to do. So we obviously look in positive. We should be always positive in every situation, whatever we are conveying our message, whatever we are interacting, we should be positive. And this is why self-esteem is so much important in our life. And I say nowadays youngsters are they get so much of depression, stress, so much of anxiety because they are going decrease, their self-esteem is decreasing, and for that reason our self-confidence is totally going down. If we increase it, we are confident, and that's the reason why self-esteem is so important in our life. At least teenagers, they should know. For we will be a future. I don't know how much, of it, but someday we will be a future teacher. So we those child or those kids who are teenagers, we will also interact with them. So we have to motivate them. We have to say them that at some point in teenagers suffer many kind of anxiety, many things they have to suffer. So we have to motivate them. We have to say that taking depression, having low esteem, we should gradually increase it to help them. Kind of it's helping in making our self-confidence very nice. So that's all important to self-esteem. I want to my friend from my answer. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am, and my dear friends. My name is Deepika Sarkar, and I am here to present about definition of self-esteem. So, this is my part. So, before we know that about the dimension of self-esteem, first of all, we should know about self-esteem. So, I shortly discuss about the self-esteem. Self-esteem. So, self, it means, you or yourself. And esteem is comes from its word and it means value or respect. Basically, self-esteem is how you value yourself. Self-esteem is like how you value yourself, and it is a real opinion about yourself. So the what confidence and respect, effort, these all these come under the self-esteem. And self-esteem gives you the confidence to make good decision, make healthy decision or choice. These things, and also self-esteem gives you make healthy decision and try to make new things in life. And self-esteem is very important for each of everyone because it gives you it gives you that courage to try new things, meditation, choice, this kind of things. So this is about shortly discussion about self-esteem. Now come to our main point, that is dimension of self-esteem. So there are many dimensions, there are 5 dimensions on there. First one is physical ability, then physical appearances, peer relationship, parent relationship, and the last one is student self-perception of their ability and interest in studies. So first point, physical ability. So people perception and opinions of their abilities, then skills in and interest in sports, games, and many other physical activities. This kind of things, and then for example, strength. So for example, strength and flexibility. So strength, many of us. Some of them have strength to make doing new things, doing something like particular work. So these kind of things, and like swimming, doing gym and all these kind of things. And come to flexibility. So someone has so much flexibility in his or her body that he or she can do dance, yoga, this kind of things. So these are come under the first point, that is physical ability. So second point is physical appearance. So people individual perception or opinions about physical appearances, attractiveness, that how he or she look like, and we compare that of ourselves. And for example, some days ago, me and my friends went somewhere, and she is so pretty, she is so beautiful, and another friend comes to us and he said that Pooja, you look so pretty. At that time, I was little bit jealous and also insecurity that she look pretty, but am I look ugly or what? That he doesn't say about myself. So I was little bit insecurity. So that's not right. I know compare the अच्छा नहीं होता, I know, but sometimes little bit jealous होना तो बनता है. तो हम लड़कियों को ये ज़्यादातर होता है. So at that time, so I know beauty is inner soul, inner beauty. It's not outer appearance, but sometimes it happens. I think many of us it happen, no? It happen to girls. Yes, yes. So yeah, this come under the physical appearances. Then next is peer relationship. So here peer means group and relationship. Relationship, it means we make relation between friends, families, and many other people. So peer relationship, it means how we can make how we can easily make friends, and whether he or her popularity, whether others want to as a friend, his or her as a friend or not. For example, here this my group, and we have in our group we have 5 members. So in our group, so we do work together, teamwork. So how we share our bond with each other, our understanding, our concept, also we share our ideas with each other. So these things come under peer relationship. And the fourth one is parent relationship. So this is a very important part of a dimension of self-esteem. In parent relationship, we should have good relationship with our parents, because sometimes we feel that how can I tell our parents that this kind of thing. For example, I remember when I was just 6 or 7, I remember 6 or 7 years. So I got very low marks in maths. I am very poor at maths. So I got only 34 marks, that is pass marks. In 6 to 7 years, so I was so afraid that how can I tell my parents, I told my parents that I got low marks. So I was so afraid, and I was really crying in my school. And at that time, my friends told me that you don't need to worry, you don't told them that you got low marks about result. So I was like, okay, then नहीं बताते. So after 2 to 3 days, my parents somehow they got to know about my result. Then they come to me and they say, listen, you don't need to worry, that we are not only your parents, we are your friends too. And you got only marks. This is not your life. It's only just marks. So you you got more marks, but sometimes in future you got so you do better, and they support me, they motivate me about marks and many other things. From that time to till now, I share with my parents like everything, especially my mother. My mother is my best friend. Usually my mother is my like all time best friend, and she motivates me so much, and she is my role model. And she always told me, you don't need to worry about anything real with you. You just go and do well in wherever you go. So she is like I can share with her everything like that. A daughter can share with her mother. So yeah, this kind of relationship we need to have with we should have with our parents. So this is about parents relationship. So in the last one is student self-perception of their ability and interest in studies. So in this context, student self-perception about their thoughts, concepts, and their ideas and feelings, emotions with someone and surrounding situation, events in classroom also. So teacher, including parents, they need to support them. They need to consider them in a particular way. For example, any of us have interest in particular work like doing anything like dancing, arts and drawing, this kind of thing. So teacher or including parents, they need to consider them to do that particular work. So for that, they should motivate that parents or teachers give chance to us to do that work and this kind of thing. They motivate us. So they also enjoy the particular work in study too. In that case, they are interested in study too. So yeah, that is about my part. This is about a short discussion about dimension of self-esteem. So yeah, and I'm not perfect, I know, but I'm trying. So I hope you are understanding. So yeah, the next party take over. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rupa Gupta, and now I'm going to discuss about the tools to develop self-esteem. So the first one is find out what your problem is. Like to develop self-esteem, first we need to find out the situation that are affecting our self-esteem. Like if you have a hard time believing that you are not worthy of love or you are not worthy of the opportunities, then how will you develop your self-esteem? To develop that self-esteem, first we need to find out the root cause of the problem. For example, like if we go to see a doctor for some regarding some internal illness like headache or stomach pain, before giving us some proper treatment or giving us proper medicine, the doctor asks us few questions. Why is it so? Can anyone tell me? Okay, so he asks us those questions because he wants to understand or he wants to find out the reason or the reason behind our pain. Just like that, to improve our self-esteem, we first need to understand the root cause of our problem. Like if someone is having low self-esteem, then it can be due to family issues or like academic stress or even some traumatic events that happened in that person's in that person's past life. So that's it. The second one is find out your true self. Well, there are so many ways that you can find out your true self, or you can start discovering your true self. But before that, we have to listen to our inner voice, like considering what we want or like with whom we want to be around, etc. To improve or to find our true self, finding our true self is very important to develop our self-esteem because it's the only knowledge we have to about ourselves because we know ourselves better than anyone else. So the third example, like whenever something bad happens in our life, whom do we blame? Generally, whom do we blame when something bad happens in our life? Not us. Like, God, right? Usually, भगवान के लिए ऐसा होता है ना. So we blame him. Why would he be responsible for our actions? Is this our fault? Right? So who is responsible? We are responsible for our actions. Now, the fourth point, try to improve yourself. So there are so many ways to improve ourselves. I'll just talk about a few more of them. First, focus on the positive. So, focus on the positive means like try to recall your past memories, like which went well or which worked well for you. For like we tend to think so much about like how do we look? We look beautiful, we look handsome. So we keep thinking negative about ourselves. Like I don't look good, I look ugly, and all that stuff. So try to focus on the positive side, positive side. The second one is do not compare yourself. To others. Comparing yourself to others is like a recipe to disaster. I mean, comparing yourself will lead you to depression sometimes, and it will never be helpful for you to develop your self-esteem. So never ever compare yourself to others. Like for example, if someone is good at studying and you are not, don't be just jealous of that person. Try to find out like what you are good at. Like if you are good, maybe you are good at playing football, maybe you are good at singing. So you are unique too. So just believe in yourself. Number 3. Find out what you are good at. As I said before, everyone has some special talents in themselves, right? Maybe someone is good at cooking, maybe someone is good at singing, or maybe someone is good at being a supportive friend. That's a unique talent too, but sadly nobody talks about it. The fourth one, let go of it. So the fourth one is let go of fear. Like we all feel nervous and afraid to do new things at times. But if anyone ever tells you that like she or he is not afraid of anything, or she or he has never felt nervousness in her whole life, she's just clearly lying. They are just clearly a lie. So so an example would be like if you lack of confidence, like if you have a fear of public speaking, try to speak out for once at least. Like try to compete in a debate competition or speech giving competition, etc. Need to write. The fifth one is think and speak positively. Well, positive thinking and speaking makes a person feel good about themselves. It makes them more confident, and it develops their self-esteem. We all have inner voice in our head that makes us doubt ourselves sometimes.
No.
Do not not listen to that inner voice of your head. Just try to avoid that thing. Just try to avoid that thing and think positively. An example could be like you are given a math question, and after seeing the math question, you be like, I can't do that. I will definitely fail the examination. So what you will do? You are just giving negative signal to your mind. You are thinking negative. So if you are thinking negative, how will you develop your self-esteem? You will not, right? So what should you do in such situation? So instead of saying I can't do that, just say I can try. Or instead of saying that I'll fail the examination for sure, just say I'll succeed if I try. So these five are the tools to develop self-esteem. The rest will be discussed by
They talk about how to build what is self-esteem, how to build self-esteem, what are the types of self-esteem, and the tools to develop self-esteem. So now, as the role of the teacher, the teacher with high self-esteem lives in an environment so that the people he is teaching, they also develop high self-esteem. So, high self-esteem, it's a solution to high self-esteem. If the environment is working, students will build high self-esteem. Qualities of a teacher with high self-esteem. First, let's talk about status. Status as a teacher. If he doesn't support his students, the students are going to come to the teacher if there is any problem. So, teacher status should be good enough so that the students might approach so, wow. As for what? The teacher should issue himself on the students so that the students might be friendly to them. So, wow. The work of a teacher is he must include himself in the life of the student, like asking students how they have to compliment or how his life is at home or what is going through his daily. And third is acceptance. As for acceptance, he should accept, like if there is any conflict going on in class or if any student has created a scene or anything. So the teacher should accept the student. He will be disappointed with the situation, but you not the student as a person. And my fourth point, genuineness. As for genuineness, we should be genuine in these decisions. Like if something is wrong, we should support it as wrong. We should not support the students like partially. Like for this student, I'll be doing this, for this student, I'll be doing that. So genuineness. And for the last part, empathy. We should empathize with these children, like if they are facing any serious problems, or like if they were given an assignment or something like that. At the moment, if they are facing some problems, like they couldn't complete it or they couldn't do it properly. So help them for the moment, like for this time I'm going to leave it, but next time or I'm giving you another chance, this will complete it by that. This. What do you want to say? First thing is, I won't do it. Like, if he's asked to, please ask. Like, you want to participate here or do you want to do this? First of all, you will say, I won't do it. So, it's a job of the teacher to encourage him, say, you can, or at least you try. Take the first step. You will try to do it. And eventually you will do it, but you have to take the first step. So after that, I can do it. You wonder, should I do it or can I do it? Then after motivating them, like step by step, if you take a little step at a time, then you will get something. So then I want to do it. Like if they develop interest in that something in the work that is provided to me, so you will say, I want to do it, or if I try, I can do it. How do I do it? So if he is interested, so you want to do it, so you will come to the teacher, ask, how should I do it? Or how will I appear? How will I apply? How should I do it? And then I will try to do it. Then after they apply or participate, you will say, I will try to do it. I will try my best. And then I can do it. You say, I have participated, I can do it. Let's see, let's not care about the results. I'm trying to do it now. Let's forget about the rest. Try to do it. I will